Hello, everybody, and welcome to another game in our Marvel Legendary expansion series. Sorry that it's been so long since the last one. Life has been a little crazy, but today I got a chance to get out here and do a video, maybe even two, so maybe I can release one for next week as well. Don't know how many of these I'm going to be able to do continuously. I'm actually going back to college and doing some online courses coming up, and then with work and children. It's a little tough, but I'll get out here when I can. I appreciate you guys sticking with me. All right, let's jump right into what we are doing today. Sorry, there it is. Oh, yeah, it's showing the wrong one. There it goes. All right. So we are to game 38, Supreme Terror. We are doing the plot Fear Itself with Supreme Intelligence of Kree. Got the Kree Starforce and the Spider Friends with the Hand Ninjas. 10 twists, 5 strikes, 2 bystanders. Our fear level is going to start at 8. Our challenge mode for the Supreme Intelligence is going to be opening salvo. And then we've got Bullseye, Juggernaut, Nerkkod, Breaker of Oceans, Rocket Raccoon, and Wolverine X-Force. The Kree have been a problem for the galaxy for too long. It's time the heroes take the fight to the enemy. The surprise attack launched has caught the Supreme Intelligence off guard and allowed for extra ground in the fight. Can the heroes take the Kree down before they overcome their fear? Alright. So let's take a look at what we are dealing with today. So we got Supreme Intelligence of Kree. Starts at 9 attack. His master strike is that he gains a shard, and then each player has to discard all cards that have a cost equal to or one more than his number of shards. And then Fear Itself. So like I said, our fear level starts at 8. There are always going to be at least as many heroes in the HQ, or in this case, allies in the lair, as there are as the fear level. If a twist, the fear level goes down by 1, and I KO a hero, an ally from the lair. And if the fear level reaches 0, I lose. And finally, opening salvo is our challenge mode today. Basically, this just means that both players are going to automatically gain a wound at the start of the game. So, for anybody who needs a recap, today we've got new recruits as an option to recruit. For the officers, we have both regular officers and Madam Hydra mixed together. Wounds, we have both wounds and bindings mixed together. The only difference is how you get rid of them. And then the bystanders, we have everything from the regular bystanders from Core, the special from Dark City, and the special from Villains. So let's go ahead and get this show on the road. I've already got everything shuffled up, so we're going to put out 8 heroes. Incoming Detector, Rocket Raccoon. Pull of the Tides, Nerkkod. Reckless Abandon, Wolverine. Everything's a Weapon, Bullseye. Sudden Ambush, Wolverine. Gritty Scavenger, Rocket Raccoon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 2 more. Runaway Train, Juggernaut. And I'm going to have to squeeze these in just a tad more to fit one more guy in here. And another Pull of the Tides, Nerkkod. All right, so Bravo will be starting us today. First things first, both players apparently gain a binding. All right, so let's still out Alpha's starting hand. It's going to be a 5 and 1. And Bravo's starting hand. Oh, didn't realize that guy was in there. Okay, that was the only one. Also got a 5 and 1. All right. So let's go ahead and see what our first card from Villain deck is. Immediately we have a Master Strike. So what's going to happen here? is Supreme Intelligence gains a shard, and then I have to discard all cards from both hands that have a 1 cost or a 2 cost. Well, since it is the first turn, there are definitely none of those right now. So the Supreme Intelligence is currently at 10. Alright, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit, 1 attack. I'm going to go ahead and take this Runaway Train for 5 and just start strong. Runaway Train, 4 attack, and then I got to discard a card to play it. So we got a Cudgel of the Deep. Alright. So I know next turn is going to be a 3 and 3 because of the fact that I did the 5 and 1. Alright. Alpha's turn. We've got Ronan the Accuser. So Ronan has an ambush effect that says each player simultaneously points at another player. The player with the most fingers pointed at him gains a wound. Unfortunately, you can only point at other players, so both are going to get a wound. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to try to go a different direction with Alpha here. So Alpha is going to start with Incoming Detector, because this one, it's an artifact, so it'll stay in front of me, and every time an ambush or a Master Strike happens, I gain a shard. So hopefully I can build up some good shards with that. And that would only leave me with 1 recruit, so nothing I can really do there. And we got Vengeance's Rocket. Rocket's rare. Another 3 and 3 coming up. Bravo's turn. Another Master Strike. So we're going to add another shard to the Supreme Intelligence. And then each player has to discard all 2s and 3s. Well, that's only the second hand for both, so neither has any of those. So I've got 3 attack that I can't do anything with, and 3 recruit. I'm going to go ahead and take a Pull of the Tides. This one lets me move a villain, but it does give me 2 recruit. And my goal for what I'm going to do with the side with Juggernaut is try to get all of the 4 cost and higher on that side. So this will help me get some of those higher costs. And it is replaced by a Size Matters Juggernaut. Alright. 4 recruit, 3 attack next turn. And Alpha's turn. Hand Ninja. Hand Ninjas have 3 attack, and when you fight them, you get a recruit. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So we can use our 3 attack to take out this Hand Ninja and get 1 extra recruit. Oops, knocking this all over the place. There we go. So now I have 4 total recruit. We will go ahead and take a sudden ambush. And feed my Undersea Legions. Replaces that. Okay. Looks like we'll have 3 attack and 3 recruit on that side for next turn as well. Bravo's turn. Our first plot twist. So twist says KO an ally from the lair, and then lower the fear level. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this Pull of the Tides, and our fear level shrinks down to 7, which means I can get these a little bit more on screen. All right, let me just change our stats up here as well. Oops. All right. So it is Bravo's turn. Bravo has 3 attack and 2, 3, 4 recruit. Pull of the Tide says I can move a villain to an adjacent city space. I could move Ronan over, but if anything comes out, it's going to knock him back 1 more anyway, so there's really no point in doing so. So I can't do anything with 3 attack. However, 4 recruit, we're going to go ahead and take this size matters. He gets +1 attack for every card every hero I've played this turn that has a cost of 4 or more. Replaced by a Gritty Scavenger. All right. Alpha's turn. Our 3rd Master Strike. Okay, so that's going to give Supreme Intelligence another shard. So now I have to discard all cards that cost 3 or 4. So in Alpha's hand, unfortunately, we have our sudden ambush. Not that attack was really going to do me much good this turn anyway. And in Bravo's hand, nothing, because the runaway train costs 5. All right. 1, 2, 3 recruit, only 1 attack. What we'll go ahead and do on this tide is grab a Gritty Scavenger. Another Feed My Undersea Legions replaces. Alright. Man, by the time I play my incoming detector, all the Master Strikes are going to be played. Bravo's turn. Black Cat comes out. No ambush, but she does have elusive 6, which means in order to fight her, I have to have 6 recruit. I don't have to spend it, I just have to have it. So, I'm not going to be able to get 6 recruit this turn. So there's really no point in me going for Runaway Train right now. But I could still use... No, we're going to go ahead and honestly skip our turn and get rid of our bindings. The only thing about the bindings is I can get rid of one of them, but I have to pass the other to Alpha. And that is all Bravo's going to do this turn. Three and 3 for next turn. All right. Alpha's turn. Our second plot twist. So we're going to KO another hero down here and lower our fear level down to 6. Let's go ahead and get rid of one of our Feed My Undersea Legions. All right. Alpha has incoming detector, so now whenever a Master Strike or a ambush effect completes, I'll get a shard, and 4 total recruit. We will go ahead and take another Gritty Scavenger. And that is it for Alpha. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. All right, Bravo's turn. All right, we got Supremer, who has an ambush effect. Both Supremer and the Mastermind gain a shard. So Supreme Intelligence is now up to 13 attack. Supremer gains a shard and is at 4 attack. And because of incoming detector, Alpha also has 1 shard now. Okay, Bravo's turn. We've got 1, 2, 3 attack. Unfortunately, can't do anything there because Supremer's at 4. and 3 recruit. You know, I don't really want everything's a weapon, so I'm going to take a new recruit in hopes that it will help me draw something next time I play it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Alpha's turn. We've got Firestar, no ambush effect. Does have a fight though. Let's go and shift. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3 attack, 3 recruit. What we'll go ahead and do here is we are going to spend 3 attack plus our 1 shard to fight Supremer for 4. No fight effect on Supremer, and I get to keep his shard. So I spend the 1 and I get to keep the other, so it nets out pretty well there. And then I have 3 recruit. We'll go ahead and take Everything's a Weapon. Everything's a weapon. If I play an instinct, I get to draw a card. Okay. There it goes. I don't know if it'll glitch out when I show a video online, but my screen glitched out for a second there. Alright. Bravo's turn. Another plot twist. So that is our 3rd twist, and we are officially down to a normal layer size of 5 allies. Let's go ahead and get rid of Cudgel of the Deep. Alright. Oh, oops. I don't replace it. I'm just going to shift these guys over. We're down to our normal size here. Alright. So we're going to start with Pull of the Tide, and we're just going to move Black Cat back over 1, but I get to recruit. This hand's going to have a little bit more to it, so I'm going to go ahead and start keeping track. Then I'm going to play Runaway Train. I have to discard a card to play this. I'm going to discard this Trooper. So that is 4 attack. And then size matters for 2 more attack, plus 1 for playing the Runaway Train. So that's going to be 7 attack total. And then I have 2 more recruit, making 4. So what we're going to go ahead and do here is for 7 attack, we're going to fight Ronan. He has no fight effect. And then for 4 recruit, we're going to go ahead and take Feed My Undersea Legions. Okay. Alpha's turn. Spider-Man comes out. No fight or no ambush effect, but he does have a fight effect. So Alpha is going to start with Gritty Scavenger. I may discard a card if I do draw a card. So I'm going to go ahead and discard this binding. Draw a card. And then I have 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit. And if I had 1 more, I could have gone for Black Cat because I have 1 attack and shard. So for 5 recruit, we're going to go ahead and take Trigger Happy. And I'm just going to go ahead and save that shard for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Six. All right. Bravo's turn. Another plot twist. That is 4 twists. And our fear level drops to 4, which means I will only get 4 heroes in the lair right now. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of one of these Crimson Gem of Sidorak, and I'm just going to flip it over to remind myself not to replace it. Okay, and let's see what Bravo can do this turn. So we've got a Runaway Train for 4. We're going to go ahead and discard one of our agents. That is 4 attack. Oops. 5. Then we're going to play Pull of the Tide, and I'm not going to worry about moving anything, so that's just 2 recruit. Three, 4. So I'm going to go ahead and take one of these Crimson Gem of Sidorak. That is all of my recruit there. This one, I'm not going to use its effect as much, but each other player reveals the top card of the deck. If it costs 2, 3, or 4, they discard it, and for each player who discarded it, you get 1 extra recruit. Alright, but for 5 attack, we're going to go ahead and fight Firestar. She says reveal the top card of your deck. If it has a recruit icon on it, KO it. And that is all for Bravo. Now, I am halfway to losing already. One downside about this particular plot is that technically, even though you have 10 twists, it's an 8 twists timer scheme. Alright, Alpha's turn. We've got Captain Atlas. He gets +1 attack for each shard on the Mastermind. Right now there are 4, which means Atlas is at 10 attack right now. Okay, so we're going to start with Gritty Scavenger. We are going to discard this binding to draw a card. Just a trooper. That's going to give us 2 recruit. Three, 4. And then Sudden Ambush, because I drew extra card this turn. He is at 4 attack. Everything's a weapon. Unfortunately, I did not play an Instinct, so that is 2 more, 1 more, so 7. So what we're going to go ahead and do for 4 recruit, we're going to take Animal Instinct to 2 for right now. And I fulfilled the contract. I'm going to go ahead and take that for another 2. Let's see if I can get some more instinct stuff in here. This one actually gives me a lot of recruit depending on what I killed. All right. And then I have 7 total attack. I've got a couple options here. I'm going to go ahead and try to fight Spider-Man. So I'm going to spend 2 attack. And Spider-Man has the fight effect. Reveal the top card of the adversary deck. If it has a victory point value of 2 or less, then I play it. And if I do play it, then I put Spider-Man back on top of the deck. So let's reveal this. It does have a victory point value of 2 or less because none is 0. So we're going to play that plot twist. So that drops us down to 3. Or no, sorry. There we go. 5 twists, but fear level down to 3. And I put Spider-Man back on top of the deck. And I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this other Crimson Gem right here. Oh, don't replace it. Let's go ahead and just move him over. Or we'll do this. We'll shrink it inward. There we go. Keep it center. All right. And unfortunately, I can't do anything else with that 5 attack there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, one thing about it, I know for sure it's Spider-Man this turn. So, Bravo has 2 attack from Feed My Undersea Legions, and if I defeat anything on the bridge this turn, I get a new recruit. Oh, I can KO one of my cards or a card from my discard pile, and then I get a new recruit. Then we're going to play Size Matters because I played Feed My Undersea. That's at 3, so I have 5, 6, 7, and only 2 recruit. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to spend 2 of that 7 to try to fight Spider-Man on this side. Reveal the top card. Unfortunately, it is a hand ninja, but I can KO this, and I get a new recruit. He goes back on top, and then I'm going to go ahead and spend 3 to kill this hand ninja. I'm going to KO another agent and gain another new recruit. And then I get 1 more recruit for killing the hand ninja. So I have 3. I'm going to go ahead and take the Pull of the Tide. And that is all. Right. Alpha's turn. Spider-Man comes back. I have 3 attack, 3 recruit. So I can't do much here yet, so let's go ahead and spend 2 of that 3 to try to fight Spider-Man. One of these days I'll get him. All right, nice. It's going to be Korath the Pursuer, who has 3 victory points. So Spider-Man goes to the victory pile. And for 3 recruit, we will take a new recruit. All right. Bravo's turn. Korath the Pursuer comes out. He has an ambush effect. He says that each player may draw a card. Korath gains a shard for each player that does. Now, I've been getting 7 attack pretty continuously, so both players will draw a card, and Korath will have 2 shards. Now, Incoming Detector activates, and because the ambush is completed, he gets a shard as well. All right, so for Bravo is going to start with a new recruit. And I will draw a card and get 1 attack, and that new recruit goes away. Let's go ahead and do it again. Then we're going to go ahead and play Runaway Train. We're going to discard a trooper. That is 4 attack. And then we're going to play Size Matters. Because I played Runaway Train, that's at 3 attack. So I have 9. 10. And then we are going to go ahead and play Pull of the Tides for 2 recruit. I'm not going to worry about moving anybody. 3, 4. We're going to go ahead and fight Captain Atlas for 10. He has no fight effect. And then for 4 recruit, we'll take Feed My Undersea Legion. Alpha's turn. Hand Ninja comes out. Okay. So we've got Gritty Scavenger. We will discard this binding to draw a card. Got to shuffle. We get 2 recruit out of that. Alright. Then we are going to play Trigger Happy. For every Guardian I've played this turn, I get an extra, or I gain a shard. So I get my 2 attack, and then I get a shard because I played the Gritty Scavenger. One more attack makes 3, and 3 more recruit, there we go, makes 5. So what I'm going to do here is for the 3 attack, we'll go ahead and fight the Hand Ninja. So that gives me 1 more recruit, putting me at 6. Now I could spend 2 of my shards to kill Black Cat, but I'm not that worried about her. So I'm going to spend 4 for another Trigger Happy, leaving me with 2. And we'll go ahead and take another new recruit. All right. There it goes. Bravo's turn. Another Spider-Man. All right. We're going to go ahead and play Feed My Undersea Legion for 2 attack. Three, 4. Pull of the Tide. I'm not going to worry about moving anything. So that is 2 recruit and 3, 4. So let's go ahead and try to fight Spider-Man for 2. Top card. It has a victory point value of 3, so I get to keep Spider-Man. And I killed him on the bridge, so I get to KO another agent and get a new recruit. Oops. And then I still have 4 recruit. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take this Trigger Happy. I know it's better on the other side. Actually, no. I'm going to go ahead and take a new recruit because that is way better on the other side than it is on this one. It's a 4 cost, yes, but the other one has all the other Guardian stuff. 1, 2, 3. Four, 5, 6. All right. Alpha's turn. We've got Dr. Minerva coming in. Each Kree villain in the city gains a shard. So both Korath and Minerva get one. Ambush happened, so I get another shard for incoming detector. Alright, we're going to start with a new recruit. 1 attack, draw a card. And so I've got a total of 3 attack this turn and 3 recruit. Now I can't do anything at all except get an officer, which I don't really want, so I'm just going to get rid of this binding. Alright. Bravo's turn. Demon Druid comes in. Another villain in the city gains 2 shards. So what we're going to do is we're going to give them to Black Cat just because she is the weakest. An ambush happened, so incoming detector gets another shard. And then for Bravo, we're going to start with a new recruit. 1 attack and draw a card. All right. We're going to play Pull of the Tide. You know, actually, hold on, I messed up something. I'm not going to give that to Black Cat. I realized I meant to give that to Dr. Minerva. Okay, anyway. Pull of the Tide, I'm not going to worry about moving anything. It's not worth it. And then I have Crimson Gem of Sidorak. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and activate the effect that I said I rarely activate. Each other player reveals top card of their deck. If it costs 2, 3, or 4, they discard it, and I gain 1 more recruit. Or no, 1, 2, or 3. So it does cost 1, 2, or 3, so it gets discarded, and I get an extra recruit. So that puts me at 5, 6, 7, and 2 more attack. So I have 7 recruit, 3 attack. So I'm going to fight Black Cat for 2. Each player reveals the top card of their deck. I choose any number of those players to discard those cards. I'm going to leave them the same. And then for the 7, I'm going to go ahead and take Wolverine X-Force. Reckless Abandon, and that is it. Okay. Alpha's turn. Just got rid of her, another Black Cat shows up. Alright, so Alpha has Sudden Ambush for 2 attack, no extra cards this turn. Everything's a weapon for 2 more. Can't play or can't draw a yellow, or didn't play an instinct, so I can't draw. Ugh. And 1 more makes 5 attack, 2 recruit. So we're gonna go ahead and do for 5 attack, we're going to take out the Demon Druid. And to recruit, we will get a new recruit. See if I can save those shards up to hit Supreme Intelligence before it's too late. 1, 2. Three, 4, 5, 6. All right. Bravo's turn. Hand Ninja comes out. Bravo's going to start with a new recruit. 1 attack, draw a card. We're going to play Feed My Undersea Legions for 2 more attack. Another Feed My Undersea Legions. And then Runaway Train. We're going to discard just seeing how much attack I'm going to end up with. We're going to discard this Shield Agent. That is 9 attack so far. 10. And only 1 recruit. So what we're going to do, we're going to fight this Hand Ninja for 3. Oh, no, sorry. No, we're not going to fight the Hand Ninja. First, I'm going to fight Dr. Minerva. I almost did that out of order, and I wouldn't have been able to do it. So I fight Dr. Minerva. No fight effect. I gain 1 of her shards. Then, I'm going... so I spend 8, leaves me with 2. I'm going to go ahead and spend that shard to have 3 attack and fight the Hand Ninja. There we go. If I did it the other way around, I wouldn't have had the shard to spend. So, I get 1 extra recruit, putting me at 2 recruit. And then I have 2 of the Feed My Undersea Legions. So I'm going to get rid of 2 of these and get 2 more new recruits. And then I have 2 recruit left to buy another new recruit. Throwing cards everywhere. One, two, three, four, five, 6. All right. Alpha's turn. Bystander captured by Black Cat. All right. Well, Alpha's got a pretty good turn this turn. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with Gritty Scavenger. You know, just in case I draw one of those bindings, I'm not going to start there. Let's start with Fulfill the Contract. I get plus recruit equal to however many villains of one group I have. I have 2 of the Kree and 2 of the Hand Ninjas, so either way it's going to only be 2. It's 2 recruit. Then we're going to play Animal Instincts. I draw a card, and because I played an Instinct, he is at 2 attack. Okay, so I did not end up getting a binding off that draw, so we'll do Gritty Scavenger, discard this Trooper to draw another card. Ooh, that worked out really well. That's 2 more recruit as well. And we're going to play Everything's a Weapon. Because I played an Instinct, I draw another card. That's 4 attack. Sudden Ambush. I drew extra cards this turn, so he's at 4. Brings me up to 8. Then we're going to play Trigger Happy. I have played Gritty Scavenger already, so I gain 1 shard. And then 2 more attack. And then another Trigger Happy. Now I've played Gritty Scavenger and Trigger Happy, so I get 2 more shards. And 2 more attack puts me at 12. 1 more makes 13. Just to verify, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. And currently, Supreme Intelligence has 4 shards, making him at 13, so I can defeat him without spending any shards. Let's see what I've got. Supreme Intelligence gains a shard for each Kree villain in the city and or escape pile. The only one left is Korath. So he only gets 1. And then I have 4 recruit. We're going to take another Trigger Happy. In case anyone was wondering, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 shards right now. Of course, next turn is not going to be great because I already got all of my good cards last turn. All right. Bravo's turn. Moon Knight shows up. Bravo is going to start with a new recruit. 1 attack, draw a card. Got another new recruit. We'll go ahead and play that one as well. Draw another card. We'll go ahead and play Runaway Train. I'm going to discard this agent. play Size Matters because I played Runaway Train. It's at 3. 2 more makes 11. And then I've got Pull the Tides for 2 recruit, which I'm not going to worry about moving anything right this moment. What we are going to do, though, for 10 attack, leaving me with 1, and I gain his shard, we're going to go ahead and fight the Supreme Intelligence. The Supreme Intelligence gains a shard for each Mastermind tactic, including this one, that are in player's victory piles, so he gains 2 this time. Alright, and then for 2 recruit, we will take another new recruit back. Alright. Alpha's turn. Hand Ninja. Bravo should be able to do something next turn. Alpha's going to give Bravo a binding and get rid of the other one. These bindings keep getting in the way for Alpha. Okay. Oops. Bravo's turn. Another Moon Knight comes in. Let's go with new recruit. Another new recruit. Feed my undersea legions. Two more makes 6. We're going to play Pull of the Tides, and this time I'm actually going to go ahead and move. Yeah, I'm going to move the Hand Ninja over. That's 2 recruit. Crimson Gem activated. That's 4 recruit. Reveal the top card. It does not have 1, 2, or 3, so I don't get anything extra. And that is 5. So we're going to fight this Hand Ninja for 3, and I get an extra recruit. And then, because I fought it on the bridge, we're going to get rid of this binding that Alpha passed over. And get a new recruit. Then I made 6 recruit this turn, so we're going to go ahead and fight Black Cat. Radiation Scientist, I'm not going to use the effect because I prefer using Feed the Undersea Legions. And then each player reveals the top card, discard any. I'm only going to discard Alphas. And then I have a total of 6 recruit. We'll take Size Matters for 4. And for 2 left, I'm buying another new recruit. Okay. Alpha's turn. We've got Shatter Axe, no ambush effect. Alpha, let's see. We'll start with new recruit. Drop card. We're going to play Gritty Scavenger. Ooh, this is a tough choice here. I'm about to shuffle. Let me see what I've got in my discard pile right now. I think it's worth the risk. I'm going to go ahead and discard this agent. Yes, that's what I thought. It's another agent. Cool. Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total recruit. So I can take Vengeance is Rocket. And I have no cards left in my deck because I had 1 left for before I did the Scavenger. So now I get to shuffle everything, including that Vengeance is Rocket that I just got. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bravo's turn. Supremer, both he and the Mastermind gain a shard. Oh no, I'm out of my cool looking shards. Which means we're going to move on to the original stuff. And then Incoming Detector also gains a shard for the ambush effect. Okay, so Bravo will draw a card and get 1 attack, just an agent. Feed the Undersea Legions. Feed them some more, make them real fat. And then we're going to play Reckless Abandon. I've only drawn 1 extra card, but I get to draw another extra card because of that. That's 3 more attack. Size matters. I have played 3 cards, so that's at 5 on its own, putting me at 13, 14. And I will play Pull of the Tides for 2 recruit. Let's see what I've got. He's at 12. I don't know if this will work, but if nothing else, I could fight other stuff. So I'm going to fight Supremer for 4. So that brings me down to 9. Yeah, I'm going to be 1 short of hitting the Supreme Intelligence if I do that. But that's okay. So I have 2 shards, but I'm just going to go ahead and... real quick. Feed my Undersea Legions. I've only got 1 to use it with. So I'm going to go ahead and KO this and gain 1 to recruit. Then I will go ahead and fight Korath. Get 1 of his shards, and that leaves me with only 1 attack. And then for 2 recruit, let's buy some more Undersea Legions. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm buying more Undersea Legions, not feeding them. Why couldn't I have gotten those guys with this sudden or the Reckless Abandon? All right, Alpha's turn, and Ninja. Let's see what Alpha can do this turn. Not much, so fulfill the contract. This time, it's still just at 2 or 2, so 2 recruit it is. Sudden ambush with no extra cards, there's 2 attack. Trigger happy with no extra rockets, so 2 attack. 5 total attack, 4 total recruit. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shards right now. I'm going to go ahead and he's at 12, so I'm going to spend 7 shards. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to fight the Supreme Intelligence. Take 1 of his shards. The Supreme Intelligence and each Kree villain in the city gain a shard. So 1 and 1. And then I have 4 recruit. Let's go ahead and take Sudden ambush. All right. Finally, another Master Strike hits. So, Supreme goes up to 2, and I have to discard all 2s and 3s. So I have to discard these 2 new recruits. Is it all of them? Yeah, each card. Same cost or 1 higher. Okay. So, got to discard both of those. And then Bravo has to discard both new recruits, unfortunately. And then I get to get a shard for the completed Master Strike. So there is still 1 Master Strike left in the deck. Alright, so Bravo got a little shrunken down on what we can do here. Let's take a chance. We'll play Runaway Train, discard this Trooper for 4 attack. Gonna go for the Crimson Gem, reveal the top card of Bravo's or Alpha's deck. Nope, don't get it. Dang. 3 recruit. We will fight this Hand Ninja for 3, making me have 4 recruit, and I will take a Sudden Ambush on this side as well. Alpha's turn. Another plot twist. Puts us at 7. 2 more and we lose. Or no, puts us at 6, sorry. And our fear level drops to 2. We'll go ahead and get rid of this incoming detector because it's so little left to use it with. Alright. Alpha has Trigger Happy with no activation. 4 total attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not enough to go for him. So what we'll do is we will spend 2 plus our 4 to have 6 and go for Shatteraxe. Shatteraxe has a really fun fight effect. It puts a shard on all heroes in the lair, and when we buy them, we get that shard. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bravo's turn. Hand Ninja. Okay, we will start with a new recruit. Oops, throwing cards on the floor. Okay. Size matters with no activation. Another size matter with only 1, so that's a total of 5 between the 2. 6, 7, 8. So I have 9 attack and 2 recruit. 9 attack plus 2 shards is enough to hit the Supreme Intelligence. Get one. His last tactic gains a shard for each Master Strike, so that puts him at 4 shards. And then I'll spend my 2 recruits, as usual. I only have to hit him one more time. Alright, got some good stuff coming up next. Alpha's turn. Bystander captured by the Hand Ninja. Okay, we will start with a Gritty Scavenger here and discard Agent to draw a card. Didn't really do a whole lot for us, so I've got 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit and 3 attack. We'll go ahead and fight this Hand Ninja. So I get an extra recruit, so I have 6 recruit. And then next turn I get to draw 7 cards. And then for 6 recruit, We'll take everything's a weapon for 3, gaining that shard on him. And we'll take a new recruit for 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. 5, 6. All right. Oops. Bravo's turn. Ooh, plot twist. One more twist and we lose. So the safest thing is if I can win this turn. If not, I'm pretty sure Alpha can do it, but if it's a plot twist, I would lose. So let's see what we can do. Let's start with a new recruit. Draw a card. 1 attack. Another new recruit. We'll go ahead and play that. And I've got a third one in my hand. Ah! Jesus. Okay. Sudden ambush is at 4 because I drew those extra cards. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and discard this. Right. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus the 3 I already had, so 12. Plus 4 is 16, 17, 18. And he's at 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to fight this Moon Knight for 4, put me at 12, and then I'll spend 1 shard to hit Supreme Intelligence and end the game. Bam! Just like that. All right. Right until the very end, guys. I don't know about you, but I think that was a pretty good game for the first game back. Appreciate you guys watching. Oh, let me count up points here before I forget. We've got 1, 2, 5, 11, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 27 points for Alpha. 6, 7, 8, 14, 15, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 30, 31, 34, 35, 36, 39, 43, 44, 47, 52 for Bravo. And then we had no escapes whatsoever. And we had 7 twists played. So our final score comes out to 58. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.